Throughout the Balkans, folk traditions have seen a process of modernization. In Greece, modern pop music incorporated the traditions of vaiko, a Greek music genre composed of Greek lyrics and traditions of the Greek people. In Turkey, Arabesque music with similar popular elements was developed, taking Turkish music elements and lyrics and mixing it with local and Arab Middle Eastern influences. In Serbia, a subgenre that was seen as an urbanization of folk music emerged. The so-called turbo folk was conceived as a commercial rise to stardom of singers who used a combination of traditional Serbian, pop, and Oriental music. In Bulgaria, a blend of Turkish, Bulgarian, Arabic, Greek, and Balkan-influenced music developed. The genre, which goes by the name of Chalga, has regional appeal in the Balkan countries. At first, Chalga was meant to be only limited to the music, but then grew to a whole movement in the social life of Bulgaria. During communism in the People's Republic of Bulgaria, Chalga was viewed negatively by the ruling communist governor, Todor Zhivkov, because of its provocative hip-shaking dance and at times lewd sexual lyrics. In 1989, when the communist regime fell, restrictions on broadcasting Chalga music were lifted. A new generation of musicians adopted the genre and grabbed the public spotlight, performing daring and overly sexual songs that had not been allowed earlier. By the 2000s, Chalga's popularity increased in far greater proportion to its neighboring popular traditions of Serbian turbo folk or Greek laika. Chalga could also deal openly with more provocative displays of sex, money, and gay culture. Aziz, a gay icon, played a great role in popularizing the genre internationally as a typical Bulgarian music.
This party is awful. We went to a birthday party and it's shit over there. It's like all the Chalga singers in one place and they all look pitiful and I feel sorry for them because they look like hookers and I will never go there again.
Today, Chalga record companies collaborate and work with partners mainly from other Balkan countries, making this type of Bulgarian music popular in both Bulgaria and abroad. Chalga has become popular in dance clubs and pubs. Chalga clubs are often the most busy venues in Bulgaria. The Chalga music genre faces heavy criticism from artistic circles who see it as an unworthy genre that cheapens music and creativity, replacing it with a formulaic and predictable music with often stolen instrumentals from other genres. It is said that Chalga has replaced the forbidden porno industry in Bulgaria. The toughest critics would say that Chalga music promotes distasteful, cheap, sleazy fun and glorifies a luxurious lifestyle, but is in reality a preposterous display of dominance through money and wealth. Critics have also called Chalga singers failed porn actresses and homosexual-looking men. On the one hand, I mimic Chalga singers to a certain extent, but I would never imitate the way they dress, the way they act, and everything else. The listeners of Chalga music come to a total of 70% of Bulgaria's youth. Chalga has a bad influence on youth. It brainwashes them and makes them follow a style that is not typical for them. They are way too young and way too crazy about the singers. They cannot value music different from Chalga and don't know anything about good music. There have been issues at clubs that allow underage individuals to enter their venues. It is known that Bulgarian youngsters meet their friends at least once a week at Chalga clubs that can be found very densely located in the downtown areas of Bulgarian towns.
I'm sorry I cannot tell you anything. I am in hurry because I'm going to Giuliani. My friends are waiting for me and Galena is there.
Chalga has created a whole new cultural wave in society that is believed to be detrimental to the young generation. It is often associated with provocatively dressed women who move their bodies in a Turkish belly dance. The Chalga culture is creating unimaginable standards for young girls that require them to be attractive 24 hours a day and to spend a lot of time in beauty salons. One of the most common stereotypes of Chalga listeners are a sexy, good-looking girl with a rich boyfriend who owns a luxurious car. The main values of life that Chalga music highlights are money, luxury, beauty, and fame. Fortunately, Chalga has not managed to influence traditional Bulgarian folklore music. It still exists and is listened to by the majority of Bulgarians. It cannot be heard at nightclubs, but is present at folklore concerts and family events. There is not a wedding or baptism in Bulgaria without traditional Bulgarian music. Many of the Chalga singers sing traditional Bulgarian music. They go to folklore contests, wear traditional Bulgarian dresses, and present themselves in different lights from the ones created for them through Chalga.